माइक्रोफोन म्यूट रखिए अपना आप लोग। Everybody keep your microphone muted. All right, we're going to start today's class with what is proposal. You need to know. ये word proposal जब सामने देखते हैं तो क्या समझ में आता है? What is the dictionary meaning of the word proposal?
Ma'am, it means that we want to express something.
Like? You want to express something? Proposal express होता है?
No, ma'am.
क्या? बताओ जल्दी बताओ.
प्रपोज करना मैम, अपना व्यू पॉइंट रखना.
अपना व्यू पॉइंट रखना मैम, सामने वालों को मतलब अंडरस्टैंड कराना कि हम कहना क्या चाहते हैं.
अपना प्रस्ताव आगे रखना.
प्रस्ताव रखना. प्रपोजल राइटिंग क्या होता है? बिजनेस प्रपोजल में राइटिंग क्या होता है? The business proposal is the act of creating a written request. It can be for your benefit. It is also for the benefit of the company. So, proposal एक request होता है, एक bid होता है, जो कि आपके फायदे के लिए, कंपनी के फायदे के लिए, अगर नीड है तो you can propose, find out the need and you will write your proposal. अगर आपके पास कोई स्किल है, अपना बिजनेस बढ़ाना चाहते हैं या आप अपना if you want to gain some कुछ monetary gain करना चाहते हैं आपको, तो आप you can write a you can make a proposal, write a proposal. For example, if you want to teach dancing or singing, if you want to teach English or maths to the primary sections on say Sundays, तो फिर आप अपना proposal दे सकते हैं. वो तभी accept होगा जब वहां पर need होगा. If there is a need, your proposal can be accepted. So business proposal always means business. You are offering your services, you are offering your expertise, your skills. Okay. Keep your microphone. Nisha, microphone mute रखो. कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछना होगा तो पूछ सकते हो आप. Roll number 78, Akshay Kumar, B1.
Yes, ma'am.
अरे म्यूट रखो यार अपना. What is this? So this is. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Business proposal. So there is a picture in this. You see a person who is writing a proposal and he is presenting a proposal, a business proposal for his benefit, for the company's benefit. So क्या है? Write on the question. What do you understand by the term business proposal? What do you understand by the term business proposal? So business proposal is a sales document. Why a sales document? Because it is all about, you are writing a business proposal, you are selling yourself. You are selling your skills, not yourself. You are selling your ideas, your skills, your expertise. to the company for which you are offering your service, for which you will be getting paid. So business proposal is a sales document. पहला point क्या है? It is a sales doc. Please write down as you see. Bullet the points, otherwise, which will help you to understand better. So, it is a sales document. It is a request. It is a bid. Bid also means request. Written by what? Written by a company. To convince a prospective client. If you're working in a company, you're writing a proposal for a client to award them a particular job contract or to use their services. या तो आप उनको job देंगे या उनके services को आप use करेंगे. For example, a contractor might submit a business proposal to a retail development firm. एक retail development firm है जहां पर एक contractor proposal दे सकता है. So, a contractor might submit a business proposal to a retail development firm. For किस चीज के लिए proposal है? For the right to develop a new shopping mall. So, he wants the permission. That is why he is requesting. He is giving a proposal to develop a new shopping mall project. This is his project. Or a business firm consultancy firm might present a proposal to an organization looking for an outside perspective to come and turn around a struggling project. और कोई struggling project है जिसमें बाहर से किसी को invite किया जाता है so that to come around and turn a struggling project को help करने के लिए. It means a project which is not working, you can hire somebody else to come and help out with this project which is not working. So what did we understand? A business proposal is a request which is talking about sales. Wherein you can give a client or the company can hire you for any kind of work. The example which was given was a contract. A contractor might submit a business proposal to a retail development firm for the right to develop a new shopping mall, or somebody can be called in to help in the struggling project. So business proposals can be solicited, can be internal, can be external. Internal, external, solicited or unsolicited. तो कितने टाइप्स के हो गए? Can be internal, external, solicited or unsolicited. Internal proposal can be any proposal, any request given within the organization, company के अंदर. If I am working in CIMAGE College, I can give an internal proposal. For example, I can give an internal proposal for
business proposal.
I can give a proposal to teach you spoken English within the organization.
Ma'am, this is a new chapter.
Yes.
business proposal. New topic is start. It will be.
तुम अभी ज्वाइन कर रहे हो क्या?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So internal proposals are given within the organization. जब किसी कंपनी में तुम काम कर रहे हो और उसी कंपनी में तुम प्रपोजल दे रहे हो, so this will be an internal proposal, right? Which is always within the organization. External means, the word external means
outside the organization.
yes. In first semester, you need to know the definition of proposal. You need to know the types of proposal. In the second semester, you will be required to write a proposal. लेकिन आपको अब हमको लिखवाएंगे. I will ask you to make a proposal, write a proposal. So external, as the name implies, it means written outside. What is the example of internal proposal? Supposing I give a proposal in CIMAGE College to teach you any foreign language, say German or French or whatever.
मैम फिर से समझा दीजिए ना मैम.
क्या चीज, क्या समझा दे?
ज्वाइन किए अभी. ये बिजनेस प्रपोजल मैम.
वही तो समझा रहे.
स्टार्ट से मैम.
हाँ, बिजनेस प्रपोजल देते हैं. कोई चीज नीड कर होता है तो बिजनेस प्रपोजल देते हैं हम लोग. बिजनेस प्रपोजल एक तरह का सेल्स डॉक्यूमेंट है जो तुम अपने बारे में लिख करके देते हो, अपने को हेल्प करते हो मॉनेटरी गेन्स के लिए, या कुछ प्रोजेक्ट तुम्हारे यहाँ, कोई स्किल तुम्हारे पास है, कोई एक्सपर्टीज तुम्हारे पास है, जो तुम किसी कंपनी में तुम अपना स्किल चाहते हो कि यूज करें, जिसके बदले में तुमको वो हायर करेंगे, तुमको लोग इस प्रोजेक्ट के लिए पैसे भी दे सकते हैं. ठीक है. तो बिजनेस प्रपोजल होता है एक तरह का सेल्स डॉक्यूमेंट होता है जो तुम लिखते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू वांट टू टीच, इफ यू नो सर्टेन स्किल, तुमको जूनियर लेवल कोचिंग सेंटर है जहाँ संडेज को क्लासेस होते हैं, so you can give a proposal to teach English or maths or social environment or anything on social studies. ठीक है. एक कोचिंग है जहाँ तुम, हो सकता है अगर वैकेंसी है तो तुमको तुम्हारा प्रपोजल एक्सेप्ट भी हो सकता है कि तुम कुछ पढ़ाना चाहते हो वहाँ पे अपने खाली समय में. When you are free on Sundays, you can take up a project of teaching. है कि नहीं? तो बिजनेस प्रपोजल उसी को काम, बिजनेस नाम इसलिए लिखा हुआ है बिकॉज इट ऑलवेज मीन्स मनी. And business proposal is a request that somebody will read your proposal and will accept your proposal. तो business proposal एक तरह का action plan भी होता है. Business proposal is your action plan. जो तुम किसको देते हो, अपने क्लाइंट को देते हो, किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में देते हो, और वो एक डॉक्यूमेंट ऐसा होना चाहिए जो कि कन्विंसिंग होना चाहिए, so that the person can read and take action in your favor. So it is written by a company or written by a person. company और person यहाँ कर देते हैं. To convince करके, ताकि somebody who reads your proposal will be convinced and take action in your favor. ठीक है. फिर बात हो रही थी एग्जाम्पल के लिए, एग्जाम्पल की, जैसे कि एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टर है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टर है जो कि प्रपोजल दे सकता है अपना बिजनेस प्रपोजल तो रिटेल डेवलपमेंट फर्म को दे सकता है. किस चीज के लिए? टू डेवलप अ न्यू शॉपिंग मॉल. ठीक है. या फिर प्रोजेक्ट जो रन नहीं कर रहा है, जो अच्छा नहीं वर्क कर रहा है, सिक प्रोजेक्ट है, स्ट्रगलिंग प्रोजेक्ट है, उसको ठीक करने के लिए यू कैन गिव आउट अ सोलिसिटेड प्रपोजल ताकि आपका ये प्रोजेक्ट जो सिक है, जो प्रोजेक्ट जो स्ट्रगल कर रहा है, उसको वो ठीक हो जाए, so that the sick project starts working. फिर बात हो रही थी टाइप्स ऑफ प्रपोजल्स. टाइप्स में there are 4 types. Internal, external, solicited, unsolicited. Internal होता है when anybody wants to give an internal proposal within the organization. External proposals are supposed to be sent outside the organization. And then we talk about solicited and unsolicited. ये दो टर्म समझ.
छोड़ दी 10 मिनट तक ही रुक सको. चिल्ला लगनी है कपार पर.
अरे भाई म्यूट कर लो.
भाई कौन है भाई तेरा?
मम्मी होगी.
हाँ
कितनी बार कहा गया है कि माइक्रोफोन म्यूट रखिए. So there are 4 types of proposals. Internal, which is within the organization. External, outside the organization. Solicited or unsolicited. Solicited proposal हुआ जब organizations पहल करती है, initiative लेती है. For example, if there's a company in your, there's a vacancy in a company, और वो company advertise करती है किसी post को. So this is solicited, means पहल किया जा रहा है, मांगा जा रहा है. Vacancy है, need है, and they have advertised the post. So this is called solicited. अगर कोई इंसान खुद से पहल करता है, when a person is trying to take initiative, ये हो जाता है unsolicited. मतलब it has not been asked. Solicited means something which is asked or requested. ठीक है. और suggested. The same way how I told you to prepare a presentation on the success stories of Rahul Bajaj or Narayan Murthy or Subhash Chandra. This was a solicited proposal. मांगा गया था, कहा गया था देने के लिए. ये हो गया इंटरनल और ये हो गया सॉलिसिटेड प्रपोजल. मतलब मांगा गया है, आपने अपने मन से, आपने पहल नहीं किया है, आपने नहीं कहा कि मुझे ये देना है, मुझे वो करना है, but the initiative was taken by me. So this kind of proposal is a solicited proposal, asked, requested or suggested. Unsolicited means something which you take the initiative, a person takes initiative. मांगा नहीं गया है, लेकिन अपने मन से पहल कर सकते हैं. Like so many people walk in कि क्या CIMAGE में वैकेंसी है कि नहीं, is there any vacancy for teachers. तो एडवर्टाइजमेंट नहीं है, लेकिन a lot of people जो walk in करते हैं, पूछते हैं कि वैकेंसी है या नहीं, I want to apply. तो जब पर्सन इनिशिएटिव लेता है, पहल करता है, this is unsolicited, which can be internal, which can be external. Unsolicited proposal का होता है, for example, all of us are asked to do a certain thing, like create a proposal for my plan, my CIMAGE. इस CIMAGE के लिए मेरा plan, as a faculty मेरा plan क्या है. So this was a proposal which was given to us by Director Sir, and we all had planned. These are my plan for how will I, what plans I have for my working for CIMAGE. तो ये हो गया. अगर ऊपर से आ रहा है, सर की तरफ से आ रहा है ये रिक्वेस्ट या आस्क्ड या प्रपोज्ड, This is solicited. अगर हम कुछ इनिशिएटिव ले रहे हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई कैन टेक द इनिशिएटिव ऑफ टीचिंग स्पोकन इंग्लिश और टीचिंग सॉफ्ट स्किल्स, हम अपनी तरफ से फ्रेंच पढ़ाना चाह रहे हैं या म्यूजिक करना चाह रहे हैं, तो दिस इज, ये मांगा नहीं गया है, it has not been asked, it has not been requested or suggested, but I am taking the initiative. This is unsolicited. So did you understand the terms? Internal, external, solicited and unsolicited. Okay. So solicited, explained again, are drafted in response to an organization. This is, you are responding to an advertisement, you are responding to an organization's request for proposal. The company has requested for proposal, RFP, a formal announcement, which is a formal announcement addressing all relevant vendors to compete for a project bid. This is the company's project, and these are the things that the company has asked you, has sent a proposal. So this is solicited proposal. Yes, Manish.
मैम सॉलिसिटेड प्रपोजल का यूज सिर्फ बिजनेस में कर सकते हैं या मैम जैसे जनरली आप हम लोगों को देते हैं बनाने के लिए प्रेजेंटेशन, तो मैम ये भी हो सकता है?
हाँ, ये बताए तो, अगर कंपनी की तरफ से आ रहा है, डिमांड आ रहा है, रिक्वेस्ट आ रहा है, ये तुमको करना है, तो ये हो गया सोलिसिटेड। तुम अपने मन से करो मैम मुझे आज कुछ करना है, मुझे आज प्रेजेंटेशन देना है, अगर आपकी तरफ से आ रहा है तो ये हो गया अनसोलिसिटेड। ठीक है,
जनरली मैम हर जगह यूज हो सकता है?
हाँ, हर जगह हो सकता है यूज।
ओके मैम, यही पूछना था बस।
समझ में तो कई बार होता है, सोलिसिटेड भी होता है, अनसोलिसिटेड भी होता है। सोलिसिटेड मीन्स आस्क्ड, unsolicited, not asked, I am taking the initiative. Right. And unsolicited can arise from informal conversation in places like networking, meetups, or trade shows. If a seller spots a business opportunity, they might ask to follow up. अगर आप देखते हैं business opportunity यहाँ मुझे मिल सकता है, तो आप पहल करते हैं, initiative लेते हैं, so this will be an unsolicited proposal. 1 minute, let me get back to your content. Now this is in your book. Proposal, जो content आपको मिला हुआ है, जो module बना आपको मिला हुआ है उसमें है. So proposal is a written document. As I said, it's a written document that seeks to persuade the reader to accept a suggested plan. और प्रपोजल इस तरह से लिखा जाता है कि पढ़ने वाला उसको पढ़ के एक्सेप्ट करे आपका प्रपोजल। आपका क्या है? As I said, it is a suggested plan. A proposal is a plan which you are going to write, and you want the reader to accept your proposal. The objective of a proposal argument can be almost anything. A proposal कुछ भी हो सकता है, can be just about anything. But हमेशा ये एक सेल्स डॉक्यूमेंट होता है, but it is usually to convince, और सारे प्रपोजल चाहे वो सोलिसिटेड हो या अनसोलिसिटेड हो, ये सारे के सारे प्रपोजल्स कन्विंस करने के लिए होते हैं। इट मीन्स ताकि पढ़ने वाला उसको पढ़ के कन्विंस्ड हो जाए और प्रपोजल एक्सेप्ट हो जाए आपका। And some reasons for business proposals are, the first question was, what do you understand by the term proposal? Second is, what are some reasons for writing a proposal? What are some reasons for writing a proposal? Business proposals का reasons है, it can be to buy a service or product from the reader. Buy a service from the reader मतलब some advertisement है जिसके लिए you are advertising. Your proposal can be accepted. To convince the reader of the existing of the situation or to take a course of action. Reader को convince करना कि existing situation क्या है और please take the course of action. This is the existing situation, and you want the reader to take a course of action. To convince your department. To convince your department or your need for a new technology. You can write a proposal. All these are internal. To convince your department of your need for a new technology. To provide you with funds, for example, loan or grant, or to become a partner or shareholder. So, some reasons for business proposals are to buy a service or product from the reader, buy something from the reader, buy a service from the reader. Okay, there's a need for soft skill classes. You would like somebody to come and employ somebody to take soft skill classes, to employ somebody to be the sports coach in your college. It can be just about anything. And so, by definition, a proposal is a persuasive presentation. Sales document, मैंने आपको लिखवा दिया था. A proposal is a sales document. And another definition, a proposal is a persuasive presentation. What do you mean by persuasive? Convincing. Persuasive presentation for consideration, so that the person will read and consider of something which you have written, of your action plan. In practice, some proposals fit this definition well. For example, one company's proposal to merge with another company, an advertising agency's proposal to promote product, or a city's proposal to induce a business to locate within its boundaries. तो ये सारे के सारे एक proposals हो सकते हैं. एक कंपनी का दूसरे कंपनी से मर्ज करना, सिक कंपनी है तो मर्ज करना, an advertising agency to promote the product, or a city's proposal to induce a business to locate within its boundaries. किसी सिटी में किसी बिजनेस को प्रपोज करना. Proposals are usually written, but sometimes it can be oral also. Normally, proposals are written, but they can be oral also, or a combination of both. Okay, a combination of both क्या हुआ? You have given a written documentation. You have given a written proposal, and then you may be required to present your proposal. Either you can do it if you have made it in a PowerPoint, well and good. So you will be required to, like you all have submitted your documents in your to me, and then you also presented it. So written and oral both. They may be made by individuals, organizations, including business organizations, and they may be made to any of a variety of individuals, organizations such as government agencies, foundations, and businesses. They can even be made internally by one part of a business to another part, or by the to the management. For example, a department might outline its needs for new equipment in a proposal to the management. तो एक डिपार्टमेंट में न्यू इक्विपमेंट का प्रपोजल भी दे सकता है टू द मैनेजमेंट. So here we are talking about internal proposals, anything which is inside the organization. A proposal is an offer to be sold. These are the different types of definitions which can which you can see. So a proposal is an offer to be sold to the client and should contain information that would enable them to decide whether to approve the project. So your proposal should have all the relevant information, all the important information that will help the reader to approve your project, to approve or to hire you to do the work, or both. And to write a successful proposal, put yourself in the place of the audience. मतलब जब आप proposal लिख रहे हैं तो audience के जगह पे अपने आप को रख के देखिए और फिर सोचिए कि वहां पर need क्या है, requirement क्या है, and then start writing the proposal. And think about what sort of information that person would need to feel confident about having you to do the project. Types. Consider the situation that necessitates proposals. A company may send out a public announcement requesting proposal for a specific project. This public announcement is called Request for Proposal, RFP. Could be issued through newspaper, could be issued through trade journals, Chamber of Commerce channels, or individual letters. Firms or individuals interested in the project would then write proposals in which they summarize their qualifications, project schedules, and costs, and discuss their approach to the project. The recipient of all these proposals would then evaluate them, select the best candidate, and then work up a contract. Imagine that you are interested in doing a project at work, for example, investigating the merits of bringing in some new technology to increase productivity. You could have visited your supervisor and tried to convince him/her of this. She might have responded by saying, write a proposal, and I will present it to the upper management. As you can see from these examples, proposals can be divided into two categories. Internal and external, according to the target audience, solicited and unsolicited, according to the source. In both cases, proposals are usually read by people in positions of authority. And कौन पढ़ते हैं इसको? The people who have the power to accept or reject any proposal. As I said, already discussed internal proposals. Internal proposals, the proposal written to someone within your organization, a business, a government agency, etc., is an internal proposal. Some business contexts in which internal proposals may arise are given below. So what are the examples of internal proposals? The chairman of a company asks the personnel manager to develop a training program for the new recruits. So a chairman of a company may ask the manager to plan out a training program for the new persons who have been recruited in the company. Next, The vice president production of a company asked the senior manager to surgeon a new designee for increasing productivity of the plant. This is a word wrongly written over here. Create a new designee for increase. What is this? Lot of errors. For increased productivity in the plant. Third, the CEO of a business organization asks the project manager to suggest a project management plan to deal with huge assignments to be carried out for the companies abroad. These are some of the examples of internal proposal. With internal proposal, you may not have to include certain sections such as qualifications. Why? Because people already know you're working there. Supposing the chairman of the company is asking the personal manager to develop a training program. The chairman already knows the qualification of a personal manager. So the personal manager, when he will be writing the proposal, will not be required to write his qualification, his experience. For one reason, because the person already knows about it, isn't it? So the personal information such as qualifications can be excluded. You may also not have to include bulky information. बहुत ज़्यादा information अपने बारे में देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, like your experience, your work experience, your knowledge, your expertise. No need to write that because you're working. This is an internal proposal, and people working there already know about you. So these proposals can be submitted in the form of manuscript or a memorandum. So internal proposal जो होता है, this is something very important. The internal proposals can be submitted in the form of memorandum or a manuscript. The proposal can be built within the memo or it can be attached to a memo. Something which is of importance I'm highlighting. External proposal. A proposal written by someone who is not from the same organization is an external proposal. The following situations may entitle an external proposal. An independent consultant can propose to do a project for another firm. An advertising agency may propose a scheme for a nationwide advertising campaign for a bank. A company in India may propose to set up a waterproof treatment plant in another country. So all these are examples of external proposals. As opposed to an internal proposal, an external proposal is sent in the form of a letter as it goes outside the organization. As in the case of internal proposal, an external proposal can also be sent in the form of manuscript along with separate covering letter. So these things are important, which you need to highlight. It can be how is internal different from external proposal? Unlike the internal proposal, an external proposal is sent in the form of a letter as it goes outside the organization, and it can be, and as in the case of internal proposal, an external proposal can also be sent in the form of manuscript along with a separate covering letter. A covering letter is a letter which says, which introduces your company. Now, solicited we already discussed, but then you need to know the details of solicited. Why are people entering the room so late? Either they are hopping in and out of the room, so they will not be allowed. Definitely not. A solicited proposal arises out of a specific demand. It means there is a demand, for example, there is a vacancy for any personnel, vacancy for manager, vacancy, just vacancy in the company. Then the company advertises the post. Arises out of a specific demand, or when the customer asks for a proposal. In other words, the proposal is solicited if the recipient of the proposal in some way requested for the proposal. Request from the organization. This is solicited proposal. In proposals of this kind, a corporation or government body seeks a business to fulfill a project to complete a task, and thereby allows companies to bid for the project, request for the project. An open bid is placed in the market with other companies competing for an interview spot. The winning candidate is offered the project. A solicited proposal provides you with a description of what the customer wants. It means you have to give in detail about how well you are suited for this kind of job. Many also provide you with formatting instructions for your proposal and the evaluating criteria that will be used to make a decision, make a selection. Sometimes you will make a suggestion to a potential customer, and they will ask you to submit a proposal so that they can consider your suggestion. Like many people who come to CIMAGE to teach, they asked to submit. They asked a proposal for lesson plan for a month, and which they have to submit. So this counts as a solicited proposal because they are expecting it, and you have a chance to talk to the customer and gain an understanding of their needs. So solicited proposal always comes if there's a demand, it has to be met. We'll talk again on this solicited and unsolicited in the next class, and then the components of proposals next. Yes, Ravi Raj. Hello.
मैम सबमिट करना वो लाइन नहीं समझे मैम, हिंदी में समझा सकती हैं क्या?
हाँ, कौन सा लाइन?
अभी आप सबमिट करने वाला एक लाइन बोल रही थी ना, तो ये एक्सटर्नल प्रपोजल के बारे में, उसमें तो थोड़ा सा समझ में नहीं आया मैम, वहाँ थोड़ा सही हो रहा है, ये पूछना था।
एक्सटर्नल?
यस
एक्सटर्नल?
यस मैम।
क्या बताओ
मैम? जैसे कि एक्सटर्नल प्रपोजल में ये जैसे कि आपने किसी कंपनी या डिपार्टमेंट के लिए, तो उसके लिए मैंने एडवर्टाइजिंग एजेंसी का क्या रोल इसमें होता है? जैसे दूसरा सेकंड पॉइंट है वो।
अच्छा, ये वाला।
हाँ।
An advertising agency may propose to design a scheme for nationwide advertising campaign for a bank. किसी बैंक के लिए, हाँ, किसी बैंक के लिए एडवर्टाइजिंग कंपनी का काम क्या होता है पहले बताओ तो?
यस मैम।
एडवर्टाइजिंग एजेंसी का काम क्या होता है?
मैम
किसी प्रोजेक्ट को,
एडवर्टाइजिंग
किसी स्कीम को
ऐड
आगे
करना,
बढ़ाना, एडवर्टाइज करना,
एडवर्टाइज
बहुत
करना।
लोगों के नजर में आना, लोगों के सामने वो बात, अपनी बात रखना।
यस।
ठीक है, तो इट इज जस्ट एक्सटर्नल प्रपोजल का एक टाइप है। ठीक है,
या मैम। ठीक।
तुम्हारी कोई कंपनी है, तुम्हारा कोई प्रोडक्ट है,
यस मैम।
तुम किस लिए बात करोगे एडवर्टाइजिंग एजेंसी से? क्या कारण से बात करोगे? ताकि लोगों के बीच तुम्हारा
इमेज
प्रोडक्ट की जानकारी सामने आए और अधिक से अधिक लोग उसको बाय करें।
यस।
है कि नहीं? तो यही बात होगी, एडवर्टाइजिंग एजेंसी को क्यों लोग हायर करते हैं? उनका काम क्या होता है?
या मैम।
What is the work of an advertising agency?
मैम एडवर्टाइजिंग, मैम प्रमोशन स्ट्रेटजी से मतलब किसी बिजनेस या डिपार्टमेंट के लिए।
हाँ, तो वही, ये इंटरनल हो क्या, एक्सटर्नल हो क्या? तुम्हारा कंपनी, तुम्हारा प्रोडक्ट, योर कंपनी, राइट? एंड तुम इसको मार्केटिंग एडवर्टाइज कराना चाह रहे हो, यू आर गोइंग टू हायर एन एडवर्टाइजिंग कंपनी, तभी तो ये एक्सटर्नल हुआ ना। इंटरनल लोग जान ही रहे तुम्हारी कंपनी क्या है, तुम्हारा प्रोजेक्ट क्या है। पीपल नो एंड व्हाट यू वांट टू नो, what you want to do, you want others to know about your product, so you will employ an advertising agency so that तुम्हारा प्रोडक्ट सबके सामने आए। So this is an example of an external proposal.
मैम जैसे सपोज कि जैसे डायरेक्टर सर जो है नीरज सर, उनका भी जो ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट था ना, वो मतलब इनॉग्रेट करने का, हालांकि वो टल गया मतलब। तो उनका भी एक तरह से प्रपोजल था ना मैम कि
हाँ, ये
हम ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट को कैसे आगे
बढ़ाना है। हाँ,
कैसे आगे
प्रपोजल है, बिल्कुल है।
यस। तो अभी तो फिलहाल ड्यू टू द आउटब्रेक ऑफ कोविड ओमिक्रॉन,
everything is postponed.